The full story of what's going on is that, in an attempt to, I was going to do like an encore presentation after I had beaten the Dragonlord. Where I would rush through the game in a shorter amount of time, preferably by getting the most powerful stuff right off the bat, as well as leveling up like a bastard. However, there was a problem.
You deleted your...
Stop jumping to conclusions. Let me explain what's going on.
Okay.
I mean, you weren't here. Anyway. I encountered a slime, and then suddenly the game fizzled out like a really bad TV signal. And upon rebooting the game, it had deleted all of my saves.
Well, that's all. Wow, the emulator said "fuck you."
No, it wasn't the emulator. It was the game's programming. The emulator is just simply an NES in software form. The game itself could not handle what was going on and just shat itself.
And to the point where it said, "fuck all your saves as well." I was pissed off that you crashed it. Are the red slimes made of blood?
Are the what?
Red slimes made of blood.
You know, that probably would make sense. In fact, I'm willing to bet that in the native Japanese, it's probably a blood slime.
I won't be too surprised if that was the case.
Because the original Japanese text for a lot of these games, including first-party games, they get pretty freaking dark.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know that they reduce everything. Because, like, the most common one you hear about is the wine to grape juice sort of thing. We're already at level 10! Woo!
I know, right? Isn't it awesome? There's just one problem. The stronger I get, the more likely these monsters are going to run the hell away. And I can't really move past this this starting area. You may have noticed why a moment ago when you asked about the slimes being red. Yeah, the fact is, just having these codes on, it creates lines in the map to where I can't pass it. Now, some of them will be dumb enough to actually try to fight me, but they get smarter. They get much, much smarter. And I don't know why I ran away from the red slime. But yeah, this is my attempt to sow the idea into the storyline that someone else has to take up the cause. I mean, after all, you're all about story, aren't you? Do you enjoy a good story, Wheel Girl? I'm going to take that as a no.
kids. I'm Oinky, the puppy piggy, and I want you to try my brand spanking new breakfast cereal, Oinky's barbecued puffed pork cracklings. Honey baked flakes with chunks of spit roasted pork that are puffed up to look like tiny little babies. Like me, I'm Oinky.
Hey, Oinky, I'd love to try your cereal, but my religion forbids you. What should I do?
I'm the other white meat. And I've been sanitized, bathed, and blessed by every major religion in the world. Whoa! Go ahead, take a bite!
Oinky, you're pork-tastic. I could pig out on you all day.
Good one, Rude.
I love you, Oinky.
Right, my name's Rex, and I'm waiting for you to telephone me. Will you be my raster? Oopsie, I go poopy on the carpet. I've been a bad roggy, and I need a spanking. Maybe Raider, you can rub my rummy. I rub it when you rub my rummy. My right goes crazy. I'm waiting for your crawl. Maybe Raider, you can give me a bone.
Call 976-DOG today and spend some quality time with man's best friend.
Here, suck on this.
Bioplex 4 for those sticky moments.
I think you're beat enough so you can do some of the story stuff to actually progress.
You think
Hey,
so?
level 22 I think is good enough. Go take care of some story stuff.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Think about it? Have you actually gone into any of the dungeons or done anything besides fight monsters?
Coming this fall from Spearman Films, he's one of New York City's finest, hardened by a life in the streets busting pimps, hookers, and two-bit thugs. His partner is a wisecracking astrophysicist, confined to a wheelchair, but with a mind as limitless as the cosmos. Together they're Branniger and the Hawk.
Branniger, I'd like you to meet your new partner, Steve Hawk.
Hey, Chief, come on. This guy's in a wheelchair. Hey, what did he say?
I think he said he eats guys like you for breakfast.
Oh, yeah? Hey, I like your style, Hawk.
Two men from different sides of the galaxy joining brains and brawn to fight the scum of the earth.
Hey, Branniger, one move and I blow your friend out of his wheelchair. What did he say? He said, go ahead, make my millennium. Get him, Hawk. Hey, nice work, Hawk. Looks like I'm the handicapped one for not believing in you in the first place.
One's hell on Earth, one's hell on wheels. They're Branniger and the Hawk, coming to a theater near you.
Okay, so I think we're set. Let's go ahead and start kicking ass. I could have went further to the point where I could reach maximum level, which is 30. But I figure I'll probably gain at least 2 more levels normally. How dare you dodge me? You should just stand there like a skeleton and die. Again. Hello?
What?
Hello?
I didn't say anything and then you decided to do that.
Hello?
Okay, will you stop repeating yourself?
Hello?
Okay, you're broken. Time to slap you.
I'm waiting
Did
for the
it
slappage.
work? I can't. I can't do it through the internet.
You must learn to hone your slappage powers.
If somebody could reach across the internet, please tell me how they did it, because I have there's no goddamn way to pull it off.
So what you're saying is you want to reach out and touch someone.
If your mind's in the gutter, no.
Who said it was in the gutter?
Either way, your phrasing made me think your mind was.
So, Kiri?
Hmm?
I have a
He's
bit of the wheel girl. Let me tell the story. I
didn't say there was anything about
I have a
story.
bit of a story to tell you, sir. Unfortunately, when Reese met his end in the Dragonlord's castle, he was not seen or heard from again. And the king unfortunately had no choice but to declare that he had died in battle. Luckily, the legendary hero, Erdrick, actually had a second heir, a descendant if you will, one by the name of Dickbutt. And Dickbutt turned out to be even stronger and had risen to titanic strength a lot quicker than Reese ever could.
Why is it always the one to have the weird names that are always the strongest?
I don't know, but it's kind of scary.
It's scary.
It's indeed scary.
That didn't answer my question, dude. That's what is scary.
What is scary? It's a static picture of a kitchen with a face that pops up, goes boogie 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 boogie, boogie 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 boogie. That's scary.
Is that what you're talking about? I'm nah.
I am left to wonder how the princess got recaptured. And how she is just so willing to accept this new savior as, I'm guessing, her bride to be, because he's letting her carry her.
May as well.
I will be back.
I was about to ask, did you become a doggy?
No.
Okay.
My dog is barking. I also need to take care of something else.
Okay. She seems awful clingy. Oh, my dearest Waylon, I hate thee, dick butt. Dick Butt's coming was foretold by legend. May the light shine upon this brave warrior. They're just so accepting of this Dick Butt character. It kind of helps to know where I'm going.
Yes, it does.
That's right, bitch, run. Warlock was like, fuck that. Alright, next step is the mountain cave. To where I am to get the fighter's ring.
Hey, Kiri?
Yeah?
Do you use mods a lot for Fallout 4?
My what?
I said, do you use mods a lot for Fallout 4?
Yes.
Because I've been trying to look through the character presets, I don't know which ones are are any of them worth it?
And a lot of the mods I have are just general stuff, like some for performance enhancement, like getting rid of clutter. There's stuff with settlement building. Some are costumes.
Oh, okay. The character. Then I'll just continue ignoring the character presets and get ready to do my dive into the mods that are gonna be my biggest set, and probably going to end up with me staring at some of these people going, what the fuck? I'm going to delve myself into the quest/adventure category and just basically nearly grab them all and see what happens. See what these people have thought up. But I already grabbed one because it was basically a cheat into finding all the magazines of bobbleheads. Nah.
This is what I was talking about yesterday. This Wraith Knight, he spams the ever-loving hell out of his heal spell.
Yeah, but you're in cheat mode, so it doesn't matter.
Not really. I did take all the cheats off. Yeah, you saw that little bit where I had went back to the king and saved and reset the game. That's when I turned all the cheats off. Because I figured I had already caught up, and then some. I have to say, you must no longer be a scrub if a golem made out of solid gold is running the hell away from you.
Yep.
How's that journey going?
Status-wise, I am back to where I was before.
Yay!
Yay! But just for shits and giggles, I'll show the stream what happens when you put the cursed belt on.
No, don't die.
Thy body is being squeezed.
Yeah, and?
Well, if you're not already recovering hit points with every step, you lose about 1 or 2 hit points per step. But since I'm already regaining hit points just by walking, it doesn't really bother me all that much.
How many hit points do you gain per step?
2.
So cancel each other out and you're back to 0.
But since I was already in the vicinity of the guy who lifts the curses, I went ahead and did it there. I am a little afraid of what happens when you put the death necklace on, though.
You die?
I don't know, I never got it. It turns out they made that thing really, really hard to find.
Told you it wasn't a bug. What was the point of that?
What was the point of saving?
Saving.
Yeah. Yeah, I saved my game.
You were talking to a guy, so I didn't think you were saving.
You can save and continue the game.
I know, but you were... Let me say this again. It looked like you were talking to a person, and I couldn't tell that you were saving because of that. I know you can save and continue.
You can only save by talking to the king.
That's an odd way to do saving. Seeing a lot of it, what do the stripes represent?
The stripes represent 15 hit points of damage when you walk on them.
Ah.
But if you're wearing Edric's armor, you're good to go.
You're immune?
Very immune.
Wait, how can you be very immune? You either are or not. There's no being more immune.
Not only are you immune, but you recover health when you walk on them.
You already mentioned that part.
Yes. I guess it's to give you the feeling that you're rubbing the game in its face. I'm just assuming.
Who is this?
This is the main bad guy.
Hey, we found the ending?
Welcome, Dick Butt. I am the Dragonlord, King of Kings. I've been waiting long for one such as thee. I give thee now a chance to share this world and to rule half of it, if thou wilt now stand beside me. What sayest thou? Will the great warrior stand with me? Yes. Really? Then half of this world is thine, half of the darkness, and if thou dies, I can bring thee back for another attempt without loss of thy deeds to date. Thy journey is over. Take now a long rest. Ha 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 ha.
Game over, you win?
I always knew that Dick Butt was up to no good. That cheating bastard.
You picked the bad ending, didn't you?
Yes, I did. But that was merely just a thought in Dick Butt's mind. I give thee now a chance to share this world and to rule half of it.
Okay, we heard
if
this
thou
part
wilt now
already.
stand beside me. What sayest thou? Will the great warrior stand with me? Yes. Really? No. Thou art a fool!
Time to fight!
I attack with sarcasm.
Sarcasm doesn't damage anybody. Dun 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 dun. I don't think you would a spell that easily would have stepped on the way. Dude, I think some of these spells I don't think are gonna work on the main boss or the end boss. Oh shit!
Yeah, he kinda packs a wallop, don't he?
Yes, he does. Grab!
I think I'll chance it.
Okay, if you say so. But I am sitting here looking at this dragon now thinking, this doesn't call scheme as a particular Pokemon.
Thou hast done well in defeating the Dragonlord. Thou hast found
Yeah,
the
I
ball of
won the
light.
game!
Radiance streams forth as thy hands touch the object and hold it aloft. Across the land spreads the brilliance until all shadows are banished and peace is restored.
One of many RPGs that think the way to have balance is to destroy all darkness. Thank you, Kingdom Hearts, for being the first one I can think of that has shit shows. No! You have to have the balance of both. You can't have one without the other, you dummies. So what are you doing?
I'm walking home.
Automatically, or you're controlling the character?
I'm controlling them.
Okay. Epilogue.
And evidently because I killed the Dragonlord, that must mean all the monsters are gone.
Oh, this is the epilogue and they didn't want you to fight anymore.
Thou hast brought us peace again. Woohoo! Hurrah, hurrah, long live Dick Butt.
It's weird to hear Dick Butt because as the meme goes, destroys all sentiment and makes things look weird. Okay, we get it. We get it. Everybody's happy you won.
I don't think I was really meant to stop anywhere on the way back.
Just go straight to the castles. All you're getting is repeating of two phrases and it's getting annoying.
Well, everybody's so happy. After all, I saved the damn world.
Yeah, everyone's happy, but the game has very limited phrasing to represent that happiness. The repetitiveness is wearing pretty quickly.
The legends have proven true. Thou art indeed of the line of Erdrick. It is thy right to rule over this land. Wilt thou take my place? Dickbutt thought carefully before answering. I cannot, said Dickbutt. If ever I am to rule a country, it must be a land that I myself find. Ah, the princess wants to go with. And thus the tale comes to an end, unless the dragons rule again.
But we have sequels, so yes they do.
Oh, we didn't know that. Congratulations, thou hast restored peace unto the world, but there are many roads yet to travel. May the light shine upon thee.
I am always amused by early RPGs of any kind, where they have this weird habit of making it look like your character is shrinking and growing every time they enter like a dungeon or a town because they look bigger than most things on the world map.
That's how tiles operate. Special thanks to Howard Phillips. Once again, they're referencing Nintendo Power.
Howard. Okay.
Howard Phillips was a senior official at Nintendo of America. He was one of the people who had chosen which games to give the Nintendo seal of approval to. Because at the time, the Nintendo seal of approval actually meant something.
Now they don't even have that seal, realizing it means jack shit.
Sorta.
Sorta.
It's a long and sordid story. Ladies and gentlemen, this was Dragon Warrior. This was Dragon Warrior. Not a long and sordid story. In fact, it was practically one quest. It was a dragon quest, if you will.
Yeah. Now I want to know, how did it evolve into the graphics that look like somebody was copying Dragon Ball Z's art style?
That part I couldn't tell you. But anyway, goodbye, folks. Hold for edit.
Why is the long story about the seal? I would just say about the long line of games that they gave approved that were utter shit, and then it just fell, and then lost a sheen.
Let's see. One of the major reasons for the video game crash of '83 was customer dissatisfaction with a large portion of the introduced games. They were considered technically poor, tasteless, or both. A particularly notorious example is Custer's Revenge. Many games were simply commercial tie-ins, such as the much maligned video game version of E.T. The 2600, biggest console on the market, had no lockout device, so anyone who could get programming tools could make and market a game for it. Games were rushed to market, resulting in poor titles and low consumer credibility. Games understandably were wary of game makers when the Nintendo Entertainment System came out in '85. The 10 NES lockout chip solved the problem of controlling access to the console for the most part, but there was the issue of customer confidence. So Nintendo introduced the seal of quality to show gamers that the games had met quality control standards in terms of basic programming, and that the games would be suitable for the entire family and thus free of objectionable content. It was mainly a marketing ploy, but it worked. Consumers were reassured, and the NES became a great success. Publishers were encouraged to create high-quality titles in other ways as well. Each publisher was only allowed 5 releases per year, so effort was put into making those few titles successful. Which is why Konami has like shit tons of Famicom games, but only a few of them made it stateside. Capcom, same way. Taito, same way. Namco, same way.
So I guess Japan never really was part of the video game crash, so they didn't really worry as badly as Americans did after the video game crash.
They didn't have to worry about any kind of quality control, especially since there's a decent amount of Japanese games that were also crap.
True, but I think for Japan, as far as I can tell, they didn't experience a video game crash like that happened in the United States at all. What's next, or what's up? Reese?
I'm going to take a short break.
Okie dokie. That is fair.
Mamas, don't raise your babies to be cowboys. If you're ever wondering why, well, looking in to see.
Okay. Should I be scared? Wait, why was there a Lone Ranger video game?
Because why not?
I don't know if at the time this game came out, that Lone Ranger was known enough for somebody to think, this is a good idea. Especially by a Japanese company.
Keep in mind, it was only released here in the States. There never was a Japanese version of this game. It was only here.
So there were games that Konami made that were only American? Huh.
Yeah. Now some of them were made primarily for American audiences, but they were eventually ported to Japan. For example, Capcom, they did eventually release DuckTales in Japan.
Well, Disney's big. It was going to be inevitable.
Not Disney. Capcom. Granted, it was a Disney license, but Capcom was the ones behind it. And I think, practically any Mickey Mouse game would be released in Japan because Mickey Mouse is very, very recognizable. Hey, Seawall, what's up?
Nothing much, just driving home.
Awesome.
And we're about to experience a game based off the Lone Ranger.
Yes, it was only released here in the United States in 1991, I believe.
Okay.
It's kind of an origin story type of game. The time is the early 1800s in Texas. A man has returned to bring into justice the outlaw who murdered his brother and his former comrades, the Texas Rangers. His name is the Lone Ranger. The outlaw, whose name is Butch Cavendish, has now kidnapped the president. The time has come for the masked man to begin his journey of adventure for the purpose of safely rescuing the president and avenging the deaths of his brother and former comrades.
There's a lot of games during this time. You either have a choice of saving the princess or saving, apparently, the president.
I see they have a paint by numbers plot.
Are you a bad enough cowboy?
Yeah, this is paint by the numbers, bro. And they even kind of fucked the salary a little bit.
And we have Tonto to provide us exposition. Kimasabi, you need a strong horse for your journey. Find Silver, the legendary white horse. There are rumors he was seen in Tucson.
An entire state over.
No, it's our 2 states. Because, don't you forget, are you planning to forget about New Mexico?
New Mexico doesn't exist and you know it.
What? He's quiet. You're quiet as... Actually, I can't even understand what you're
New
saying.
Mexico wasn't a state at the time.
So was in Arizona.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
We can hear you, but you're still very, very quiet.
You are clear, though.
Not much I can do about that.
Well, you are on the road, so there's that.
Well, no, I'm on my phone with my headset. I just finished driving.
Oh, cool.
Thought I'd join the peanut gallery.
Hey.
Well, in Kiri's case, he's a bit of mixed nuts, but hey, that's him.
Yep.
You mixed nuts.
Oi, moi nuts. Moi mixed nuts.
There is someone in this town who has a reliable tip. You better talk to as many people as possible. Okay, random sir.
Wait, okay, if he doesn't know who has the useful tip, how does he know it exists?
That is a very good question.
Hey, maybe it's one of those weird moments where somebody tells you someone else has a tip.
Are you looking for a white horse? He was seen near our town, but now he's gone to the other side of the river.
What river? Give me a name, fake asshole.
The Colorado River.
Yep. Yeah, the Colorado River did help create the Grand Canyon.
That horse then had some awesome jumping power to pull that off.
No, he just took a flight from Phoenix to LA and walked the rest of the way back.
This is the 1880s, I think. Their airplanes didn't exist, or at least were in very, very conceptual phase.
Well, obviously you didn't hear about the conspiracy. We've had flights since the 1830s.
What conspiracy theory are you reading?
Well, the training companies didn't want competition, so they kind of suppressed the airplane.
Bullshit.
So we found silver, but the bridge didn't break up.
Down and you can't reach him.
In order to keep the outlaws out of this area, I don't let anyone cross the bridge. If you want to cross this river, get a letter from the sheriff in Dodge City. Okay then.
That mean we have to travel all the way to Kansas now?
Yes.
Good, you can't kill random. Wait. I have no idea. Okay, woman.
You need a letter? Sure, but let me tell you something first. We have way too many outlaws around here. Go find them. Their hideouts in the West Craggy Mountain.
God damn it, Mr. Sheriff, I'm trying to save the president. You don't understand, this is time sensitive. Just give me the damn letter.
It's a video game. That means you can wander around for hours and the bad guys will just sit on their ass waiting for you to get to the point where they want you to be to do something.
So, I am to take out some bandits. What's up with this town? This is Carson City. Okay.
Garcia, Nevada.
Welcome to our firing range. Why not practice over here? With your 18 bullets, you must hit 18 targets. $10 for one game. Sure, let's go ahead and do that.
I don't think you're gonna get a good prize. You don't seem to be doing a very good job.
No, I'm gonna have to get used to this style of control.
Well, I mean, you are playing to get a hold of a Caribbean or 98.
I'll answer with, that's what you get when you emulate a game that includes possibility of a zapper.
Well, I got some.
You'll figure it out, Reese. We believe in you. Kind of.
Believe in me and the part that believes in you.
I want to believe in Reese, but I don't trust the emulator to do zapper things right.
Hey, it's better to have a good marksman with a bad rifle than a bad marksman with a good rifle. Reese, become that good marksman. So
Bitch, I don't know you!
I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna cook my dinner and I'll try and hop on later on my computer.
Okay.
All these outlaws seem to love the color purple.
Wait, why is it constantly leaving the map?
Emulator hates you, or you think you're not ready? Or stop holding the button?
I'm not holding any button.
When you enter the map. Now it works! But there was nothing there to matters. Well,
I know, right?
On an interesting note, I just remembered about involving Capcom. We have a we have a new Hundo bundle, which is basically a combination of the Devil May Cry game, most of the recent Resident Evil games, and 2 and 3 of Dead Rising. Plus some coupons for Resident Evil 7, Street Fighter 5, and Dead Rising 4. And apparently some of those games cannot be got in Germany, which pissed some people off.
Well, Germany is the country that's getting a very, very watered-down Wolfenstein.
Well, not really watered down, just have all the Nazi symbolism removed because they're so sensitive about Nazi stuff.
Oh, they actually did completely redo entire scenes in the game just to avoid offending certain sensitivities.
I guess some of those scenes must be heavily doused in Nazism.
Thanks, Masked Man. Let me give you my lair as a reward. Hooray. Okay, I see you have a letter from the sheriff. You may cross the bridge. Hooray! The Lone Ranger has finally found Silver, the legendary white horse. Now his adventurous journey will begin. Sabi, I will teach you a password so you will remember your journey. Don't forget it. Everybody, write that down.
Okay.
Screen cap will do just fine. Sabi, it is rumored that a Spanish treasure from a long time ago is hidden in this area. It is said that Spanish treasures have been hidden here for a long time. The hiding place can be found by combining together 3 pieces of an old plate. I have 1 piece of the plate, and the others are hidden, but beware, the outlaws have already gone to find another piece of the plate. The treasures belong to this village. We do not want to be robbed by outlaws. Also, Senor, I want you to guard our treasures by gathering the pieces of the plate. They are hidden in the West Cave in the West Craggy Mountain. That's an awful lot of burden you want to put on some random stranger walking through town. you are in clear water. Trot, 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 trot. Trot goes the horse. I should probably go back. Luckily, the doctor is right there. I have no idea what I did. Okay. Note to self, never hit backslash again.
Yeah, probably be a good idea.
Funny how I can only attack them from a short range. I may as well be attacking them with a whip.
Yeah, may as well be.
Sabi, there's a piece of the plate which shows us the location of the treasure. It's nice to know that we're going on treasure hunts instead of, well, I don't know, saving the president.
Yeah. can always get another president.
Alright, let's see if this, if the mouse controls really do work like it should. Okay, I need to set the mouse speed so that I can properly aim this thing. I do have to say, using the zapper actually does help a lot. Because normally, whenever you're playing with the controller only, you're not only using the mouse, you have to turn using the control pad and A, and you still have to move a crosshair around the screen to aim and shoot with B. Whereas with the zapper, you can just simply press the control pad in the direction you want to go and fire with the zapper.
Yep.
I hope you can forgive me. I'm looking for maps of these caverns.
Not a problem.
Wow. There doesn't seem to be any maps that exist.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, nobody cared enough to map out the game. I'm kind of shocked. Alright, I guess I just have to just hope I can find the right path.
Time to brute force the way through.
Apparently wasn't that popular of a game for someone to care. Learn pretty quickly. If you can't find guides for a game, that must mean it's not very popular.
Part of the problem is that it's not Mario, it's not Zelda, it's not Metroid.
You can also
it's not Castlevania. People only care about the big names when they speak of the good old days. They just don't talk about games like this.
This is true. I was also referring to in general, not just these old school days.
On the bright side, I am getting a little bit better with the mouse controls.
That's what you get because Zap. Not an interest. On an interesting note, the only games ever anybody talks about that involved the Zapper were only the ones directly made by Nintendo. Why does everything have to look so similar?
It all looks similar because there's no maps.
Yeah, there's no maps, but if I'm talking about the details, everything looks the same. God damn you.
Alright. That's right, I'm playing dirty. Oh my.
Because this maze is a bitch and the enemies seem to be firing too fast.
If you're playing dirty, are you gonna take your shirt off?
Get your mind out of the gutter right now, Kiri.
But if I take it
No,
out of the gutter,
I'm just
I'll
gonna be
lose
playing
it.
in Red Dead Quick Draw mode. Yes, Red Dead Revolver more or less spoiled me for westerns. I can't help it. What that means is that you can slow down speed